take this sip of cow. Oh, that shit's hot! The word for today is H2O. Good for thirsty bitches and good for your body. And your body is a thirsty bitch. Today's video is just gonna be me getting ready for the day and talking to you guys a little bit about stuff. I'm sorry if there's cat hair everywhere. This mofo right here. Do you have anything to say for yourself? Pretty kitty, who's your pretty kitty? Anywho, yeah. So today I'm just going to be doing my makeup and talking to you guys about some stuff. Not really like updates, but just talking to you guys about what's the tea with me, I guess. It's always so hot every time I drink it. For starters, I need you guys to go ahead, grab snacks, drinks, or it'll be really cool if you guys are doing your makeup with me. So this video doesn't, you know, I want to act like we kikiing, we getting our makeup together, we're doing things, you know. I keep all my makeup in a bucket. Probably not the best choice of storage. Ugh, it felt good. I'm sorry. Some seasons really feel amazing. Some of them are really inconvenient. Y'all ever been on your period and sneeze and it's just like a whole bunch of blood? First thing I want to talk to you guys about, I never really talk about on my channel. It just kind of happened. So if you look through the span of my videos, I noticed that my Halloween DIY videos do very well, and it's a really cool feeling because I'm not a effects makeup person. I'm just a very cheap person, being a stay-at-home mom and wife. All the money or extra money that you have really just goes to your kids or the house or bills or whatever the case is. So those videos that I've made that's done so well is literally me just frantically A, trying to come up with content, and B, trying to have a Halloween look without spending money because I don't have that type of money. So when I realized that a lot of people actually like those videos, I guess it's because they also don't want to spend a lot of money on Halloween costumes, because Halloween costumes are freaking ridiculous. So I kind of want to continue that, but my fear is that I might not be able to outdo myself. Like with the Akasha DIY, make her little head crown with a plastic plate. How the heck do I do something like that again? That was literally something that I didn't even know I was going to post. I was afraid it was going to look dumb, but I said, you know what, let me film it. And there it is, views. And then like the Gamora one was green face paint and some glue to help my eyebrows stay down. And that one was another thing, just me going out on a whim because I had a red wig at the time. What do I do this year now that I'm actually trying? It kind of makes me feel like, should I even actually try, or should I just do a whole bunch of series of videos and see what happens? Why does one eyebrow look longer than the other one? My next question is, what should I even be this year? Those years that I did the stuff I did were people that I really liked, like Aaliyah. I love Aaliyah. I don't want to do the makeup look for Aaliyah. So here's my thought process when I do things. My thought process is, especially for Halloween, I want to do a look that's subtle. It's like a look-alike look. Like I did a Rihanna Halloween look. It wasn't scary. It's just a look-alike or imitation of that person. Which I don't want to do for Aaliyah because I've done Aaliyah way too many times. And I feel like Aaliyah's overdone. So I just want to do someone else that I look alike, but that I really love. Like Zoe Saldana. That wasn't scary, the Gamora thing. It was just kind of the theme of that year with the superheroes and everything like that. I'm sorry if I'm making all this racket in the background. I really can't find my my brush. Okay, I'm sorry, I found it. So yeah, please, I guess, leave in the comments below who you think I should be as far as a lookalike person this year. I really want to do something cool, like you know how I did with the Akasha crown with the paper plate. I really want to do something cool, like making something out of a plastic bottle, you know, a costume out of a plastic bottle with really cheap materials from like the Dollar Tree, because I want all the things I do to be super affordable. Not like, oh, it's kind of affordable if you have an extra 20 bucks or like 30 bucks. No, that's not affordable to me. To people like me who has kids, who have bills, who, you know, don't make a whole bunch of money, especially if you're a stay-at-home mom, or you just like to save money. I want the materials that I use to only be at the most $10. I feel like Halloween costumes should be $10 anyway. It's a one-day thing. It's not, you know, for a long time. So I don't know. Brow's done. What was something else I wanted to talk to you guys about? Oh yeah, I wanted to also give you guys kind of a emotional update. Where, like, you guys know that quote where it's like, what would you name, or that question quote, I don't know what it's called, but what would you name this chapter that you're going through right now in your life if you were the author of your life? And I would definitely name this chapter, I Choose Me. The reason I say that is I'm 27. And when I talk about my age group, I'm talking like 25-year-olds to 27 to about to be 30. I feel like in this time span, life is changing rapidly for you. Like, I know from me personally, I feel like there's like this huge shift between who I used to be and who I am now. I don't know if it's because I moved from my hometown and I'm still a stay-at-home mom, but it's just, I don't know, I just feel like this age group that I'm in, you are trying to find yourself. And the struggle, I think, that we're all going through, anyone who can relate with me, I think the biggest struggle is we are trying to find ourselves with our friends. And I say that because at the beginning, when we were younger, 10, high school, elementary school, middle school, you link up with friends that you hold on to, and in a way you almost fill a void that you can have. I feel like everyone has their own little voids. And that being said, you feel like your friends are your family, right? We've kind of adapted to having those people in our lives, and we feel like we have to drag them with us. And it gets really sad because everyone is branching off into their new directions of life, and you can't hold on to each other because it's honestly going to drag both of you down, and it's just impossible. Everyone's going, you know, different directions. And I just strongly feel like at the end of the day, the ones who are supposed to be in your life are going to be in your life. I feel like you hold on to certain people and your friends hold on to you is because you're trying to hold on to that childhood. You're trying to hold on to that sense of love. You can't love anyone more than you love yourself. And I think at a young age, everyone has loved their friends, their boyfriend, their whoever, more than they've loved themselves. Like, you always want to help out the people you love. And that's what I feel like is one of the hardest things to transition out of. Sorry. Set your face. Set your face. So, oh, I gotta get more of this. All I'm trying to say is the reason why I choose me, anyways, is because I realized over the years, and I feel like a lot of people my age can relate, you haven't chose you. You chose the you that's younger, that's carefree or whatever, but this is the time in your life where you need to wholeheartedly choose yourself. That does not mean that you're neglecting anyone else. That does not mean that when you choose yourself that they're going to run away and they're going to have more friends and they're going to have new friends and they're going to blah 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 blah. No, that doesn't mean any of that. What I've noticed choosing myself for the past couple of months, not even couple of months, I want to say since I started therapy, choosing myself has shown me step by step who truly loves me. Like when I decided to love myself, the friends who are meant to be in my life actually embraced me more for loving myself, or they gave me space to grow and still were there and supported me the whole way. But the people who weren't really there for the good reason, or the people who were toxic, branched off and hopped, like dove off the bridge of choosing yourself, because choosing yourself scares people. It scares them because now you don't have room for their toxicity anymore. I just felt like this message was important. I know I'm going more down a preachy road, but that's been something I've been wanting to get off my chest for a long time. The day you choose yourself, your friends are going to sort themselves. The people who are like, no, don't put boundaries on our relationship. They're going to jump ship. They're going to go contaminate other people's lives and make them think that, you are the devil. That's another thing. That branches me off to the next thing I wanted to say. Stop caring about the side of the story. I used to be consumed because I couldn't understand how someone could be so disloyal and so wrong to you after all the things you've gone through, after all the things you've done for a person. I can never understand how someone can paint you in a light that is not true at all, and then not even hold a mirror to themselves. And then when you do something about it, they look at you as if you're the one that did something wrong. I would never understand that. I've grown and learned to find out that it's severe gaslighting. And that's my next thing. What I want to talk to you about are gaslighters. I'll put the definition somewhere. Essentially, gaslighters are people who want to take focus off of themselves so they can continue to live their toxic patterns and they can continue to control you. This is going to be really hard for me to do. Ooh, I can't talk and do my wing. All right. Gaslighters are very, 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 very damaged people who don't want to fix themselves. They never admit their wrongs because it doesn't benefit them. Alright, that wing looks janky as fuck, but we're gonna go with it because I'm gonna put my eyelash over it and things are gonna be okay. But so let's say you're super, super close to a family relative that's a gaslighter. And you catch them up in a lie. Like, you're sick of their crap and they do something to you. So first thing you do is you try and hold them accountable. That's the first thing about gaslighting. They will not hold themselves accountable for anything. And what they will do is try and flip it on you. Okay? They will try and make it seem like, well, what made you think that? They will throw any random thing to the point where you're like, why can't you just answer a question? They also make you want them. They make you see that you're crazy. Maybe you're not understanding what's going on. Maybe you're the reason why we're in this situation, because it can't be the both of us. It can only be you. This is all I'm saying is watch out for gaslighters. So I encourage you guys to look up, there's a website where it shows you different types of gaslighters, and I kid you guys not. Please go look for that.
You didn't mute my John.
You can't reason with a gaslighter. All you can really do is love them from afar. And I feel like everyone has their traits, everyone has their problems, but it's just working on them, taking accountability. And if that gaslighter or that person in your life, whoever they may be, if they can't take accountability for their actions, if they can't talk to you like an adult, or they choose not to talk to you because they're afraid of getting called out, they don't respect or care for you very much. You gotta let them go and let them grow. I'm not saying to keep them out of your lives. I'm just saying to give them a chance to be better. I want them to be better, you know? So that's all I gotta say about gaslighters. And another reason I brought that up is because a lot of my subscribers, a lot of my friends, a lot of my family members have also been going through relationships with gaslighters. And I'm just like, yo, this is the best topic to bring up. Why not? The best thing you can do is love them from afar. If they bother you, that means you love them, care for them in some way, shape, or form. If that's the case, you got to let them go. Love them from afar. And love them as much as you did when you had a relationship with them. Because ultimately, these people are very, very sad people. These people are fighting battles internally that they won't let anyone in. All these people that I described, they will not let anyone in. They prefer to live the cycles that they've been living and not really caring how anyone feels about it. Which once you realize and you forgive them for who they chose to be and accept them as that's who they are now until they choose to change, it takes this huge weight off of you. Like ginormous weight. I have my fancy dancy spray of water. I also have Jamaican black castor oil that I've already rubbed into my scalp earlier today when I woke up. I just bought this. This is a new buy that I found at Ross. It's by Renpure Plant-Based Beauty. It's coconut plus vitamin E, hydrate, replenish, leave-in conditioner. And I thought it was really cool. I've never had a spray leave-in conditioner. And I thought, why not? Let's try it. And it smells amazing. Apparently you can get this from Target, Walmart, but I got it from Ross for only $3.99, so that's pretty dope. And then I got my handy dandy black castor oil and flaxseed oil Eco Styler Gel, bomb.com. I think I should probably do my eyelashes before I do my hair. So yeah. Anyway, let's move on to our next topic. So I have quite a few videos coming up for you. People who follow me on Instagram, every single year around Halloween time, I like to do a dance video where it's spooky. Last year I did Melanie Martinez's Mad Hatter, and I was like peeling my skin off on Instagram with blood and everything. But I have a lot of cool dance ideas for YouTube I really want to get into. It's a little bit of acting, a little bit of dancing, whatever. I also want to talk about story times. I'm bringing story times back. I've been going back and forth. The reason why I don't post a lot of story times is because I'm not trying to be messy. I'm not trying to have people realize who they are and start acting crazy and outing themselves, because I'm not outing them. I will change up everyone's name in the story time, but I'm not trying to have, the messy attraction on my channel. But at the same time, when I do a story time, it's my story, like it's my point of the story. And why not turn pain into views? Like, they're true stories, they happen to me. I have that right, especially if the story time is very, it was an inconvenience in my life. Why not turn it into something positive? I think I'm gonna come out with a story time about the time I got cheated on. I have so many story times and so many things that's happened to me. But again, I don't want to be messy. But the time I got cheated on was some high school stuff. So that's not really messy. If you're still, you know, harboring thoughts about high school, it's like, calm down. I have a tattoo video, Friday the 13th date night vlog. I have 2 challenges that Mitch and I did. We did the Touch My Body challenge. Me and Mitch did the Touch My Body challenge. We also did Spin the Bottle, which is also Spin the Wheel, where you do nasty stuff. I have the costume videos. I have the horror videos that I'm coming out with. I have quite a few things that I have coming up. This is a wash and go that's about a week old. My wash day is rapidly approaching, y'all. Oh, it's cold. This is... I just squirted directly in my ear. I don't know what to do with my hair, y'all. I really don't want to wear it like this because, like I said, my wash day is rapidly approaching, like probably tomorrow. Because look, I already have buildup of like gel and product in my hair. It's time. If you're a natural like me, you hate wash day. Like, you absolutely dread wash day. So now I'm gonna use the leave-in conditioner that I've been telling y'all about. Stuff's bomb. Smells bomb. Like, it just smells like pineapple. Like, I know it's coconut vitamin E, but ah! I don't know. Should I keep my hair like this? I have pieces, long pieces. Heat damage is a bitch, y'all. Probably gonna cut this strand off. We're just gonna put that in the back of my head. Take some Eco Styler gel, all reliable, and we're going to put it to the side. Slick it down. Mind you, I'm only putting like a dime size and rubbing it in my hands because I already have the conditioner and everything on it. So we're going to do it to the other side, and probably going to take off my makeup while I'm doing this. You already see that? It's already starting to come off, but that's okay. All right, and what I like to do is ow! I take one side and put scrunchie so I don't have to work extra hard, and then take the other side. Hello? This part is all fucked up. There we go. My widow's peak is so annoying, y'all. So, and then you take this side. Ow! You brush it down. And then you gather it. Take the scrunchie out. Now we're going to bunch it all together. Get your scrunchie and figure out if you want a bun or a ponytail. Probably do a ponytail that later on will turn into a bun. Doing my baby hairs, even though I'm about to put a damn hat on. So let me think real quick what else I wanted to talk to you guys about. But I hope you guys are enjoying yourselves, and I hope you are smoothing your edges, girl. Smooth them edges. Yeah, my teeth are yellow. Alright, so somebody wanted me to do a Spanish playlist, which is super dope, because I have a lot of Spanish songs that me and my family have listened to over the years of my life that are super dope. Some old, some new, you know how that goes. And then I have another playlist where I'm coming out where I'm going to make my high school playlist. It's emo with like a whole bunch of random shit. Also, let me know if you want me to give you guys a, I like to cover that part of my lip. If you guys want me to give you a, flat ironing video as well. I'm not really into the whole beauty aspect, as you can see. I kind of wing everything. But I don't know. I'm just trying to give more content and give more ideas and do more things that you guys would like to see. And I really want to thank, that's another thing. Lastly, I want to thank everybody who joined the J Squad supporters group. And like Mandy, shout out to Mandy, y'all. She has been really giving me ideas left and right. Hillary's been giving me ideas, which is cool. Thank you. Priscilla is always up with the ideas. Jamisha stays in my DMs giving me ideas. Shout out to my husband giving me ideas. Shout out to Amadio. I hit up very often with, you know, how do I make things possible with certain videos and things like that. Y'all have busy lives, busy schedules. You have your own things that you're passionate about and that y'all are doing, and you take the time to hit me up and participate, and it means everything. I think that's my favorite part. It's not, before it used to be the views, but now it's more so who's participating in my intimate 50 group member on Facebook, because it just really makes me feel like I'm supported and heard. And that's kind of what this is about. That's kind of what life is about. You want to feel support, you want to be heard. And yeah, so I just want to say thank you guys so much. And that's really the end of my do makeup with me, get ready with me, do your hair with me, do things with me. I'm about to just put a hat on and probably film another video. But again, thank you guys so much. Like, share, support, like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.